If any of your accounts didn't connect, you need to track those accounts or the holdings manually. For example, you have to either, if it is an account, you have to click on the enter asset value option and just enter the account name and the value. Or if it is a stock that you are trying to add, you have to click on stock and fund tickers and add them, right? So there is another way called AI Sync. So AI Sync uses a Chrome extension, Kubera Chrome AI Sync Chrome extension to sync accounts or holdings and even cash flow directly from the financial institution's web page, and they'll scan the data and sync the data to your Kubera portfolio automatically. So it's still you have to do it manually. You have to log into that account, click on the Chrome extension and click a button to sync, but still better than adding and maintaining them manually, right? And it's completely safe because that you're not entering your account's username and password in any Kubera's web page. The Chrome extension is only reading what it can see on the web page and then taking the data and then passing on to the Kubera portfolio, your portfolio in Kubera basically. So I am going to show a demo of how this works. So to start, what you need to do is to click on Add Asset and click on AI Sync, and it'll give a set of instructions on how to install the Kubera AI Sync extension and how to use it. And that's what. So for this demo, I've already installed the Kubera AI Sync extension, and I'll show you how to use it. So in my demo Kubera account, I'm currently tracking my Robinhood account manually. Of course, Robinhood has good connectivity in Kubera, so this is not going to be an issue with Robinhood. But for this demo, I'm using some brands that we all know, so that I don't have to come up with dummy names. So I just noticed that this sheet is called real estate, which I'll change it to investments so that we don't have any confusion later on. So like I said, I have an account that I am tracking manually, and I'm trying to add another account which again not connecting. So what I'll do is I'll open a new tab and I'll log into that account, and I'll use AI Sync to sync this data, which is a list of accounts and their values, to my Kubera portfolio, right? So for this demo, I obviously cannot log into my real Chase account, so I've created a Google Sheets file where I've named it Chase and given a username called John, and I have typed a list of accounts. So usually when I log into to an account, I'll land on the account list, right? So that's what I've tried to recreate here. So once I am here, once I have logged into my bank account and seeing the account list, I'll click on AI Sync and wait for it to scan the data. It can take some time, so just be patient and wait. Yes, so now it has found something. It's saying it found 4 entries and all of them are new, and they are going to be added to my portfolio in the sheet called investments. For some reason this is going to others. So yeah, I mean, so if I am happy with this, I can just click on confirm and sync, and it's saying it is synced. See, all these three accounts are here. One guy is here, so maybe I'll just move him onto also to investments. So all these accounts got added. Now going forward, so now that I have added these accounts here, let's say on a future day, my accounts, account balance has changed, right? So let's say this 20,000, I don't know, investment is 40,000, right? This is what happened. And maybe once in like two weeks or something, I can come here and then sync again. This time, now that that handshake has happened, that it knows that chase of user John, it is already added using AI sync. This time, it should automatically find the changes and make the changes without me having to do anything. So let's see what it does. Yes, that's what happened. It found that there were two updates for checking 1, 2, 3, 4 and investment account 3, 4, 5, 6, and it went and updated it. I didn't have to click on any button. Right? So when you come here, see, yes, and these numbers are updated actually. So if you notice, I have a Chase brokerage account. However, currently it hasn't brought any of the holdings in that account. So what I should do is go back to the Chase website and then go inside the brokerage account, which will show a list of holdings and their current positions, right? So I've created a sheet like this where it's saying Chase brokerage 8762, which is the same as 8762, and these are the holdings and the current quantity and the ticker symbols and quantity, right? So let's see if using AI sync I can sync these details into my portfolio. And ideally, I already have added an account called the brokerage account, and ideally those holdings should go inside this account and show it inside the account, right? So I have two options. Like I can either just add the holdings here as flatly and then just remove this account, or add the holdings as holdings inside this account. So we'll try doing that now. I'll come here again, click on async, see what it is going to do. Yes, so it found 6 entries this time, and it found that it's all new. And what it is actually doing is it is going and creating a new account. See, this is a new account. So in the sheet investments, in the section Chase, it is creating a new account called brokerage 8762, and which is a new account it is creating and going to add these holdings inside that account. This is perfectly fine. If like I can do that and just go and delete or remove that account, that other account I have. So let's do that. Confirm and sync. Done. Okay. So now if I go back and see, there is a new Chase section it has created, whatever reasons, and a new account here. So probably what I'll just do is I'll just remove this account and move this guy there. Done. This is what. So now I have this account and the holdings here. So again, now that this was created using AI sync, it knows exactly next time when there is a change here, next time, like let's say you bought more Amazon stocks, like 20 become 30 here, right? So after the purchase, what you do is before closing your web page, just click on make sure the holdings quantity is now updated in the Chase website, and then click on async. And what it should ideally do is identify that this is already a holding added inside the Chase account in my portfolio, and just go and update the Amazon stock to 30 without me having to do anything more. Done. See, it's saying it found out that Amazon changed to 20 to 30, and it changed that. So when you come here, if you go to Chase, and Amazon is Amazon 30 now. It was Amazon 20. The quantity is 30. So this is how you can, once you have added async will know next time when you go and try to update it, you don't have to again click on that add button or whatever and make changes or whatever. It will know where exactly it should go and update. Now that we have seen how to add accounts and then accounts with the holdings, we'll see how to, if at all this brokerage account had some transactions, and if they have to be added as the cash flow for these holdings, how that can be done is what I'll show now. So here now I am in the same brokerage account, the transactions screen, right? So these stocks is showing some trade and quantity and value and all that. So see what will async do with this data. Okay, it found something, found 12 entries, and yes, it's 762. It found the account correctly, the holding correctly, and it added these two, cash in and out, as two cash flow entries for Google. So for example, in here there is Google here and Google here, and there is one sell and one buy trade is what it got translated as an in and out, right? 19th May and August. The same way it has added to all the holdings, and one of the holdings, VEQ, it did not find it in the portfolio or in the account, because probably this was my last sell trade of this holding, which is not there in my portfolio anymore. So that's the reason. So you can just ignore it. That's okay. So all these holdings now got cash flow. Once I make sure everything is fine, I can click on confirm and sync. So like I said, next time onwards, you can just come to the transaction. Whenever you do a new transaction after updating the positions, the holding positions, you can come to the transaction page and hit start scanning again, and it will go and update, add more cash flow entries actually. So I'll close this and then I'll come here. See, it has already started putting the ARR. See all this. These two items were not there in the transaction list, so it's okay, ignore them. But yeah, if you go to Amazon and then go to the returns, see, these two cash flow items are added. Now let's see some cases where after async scan the details, if you want to make some changes before you add it to your portfolio, how can we do that? Right, so I have a new sheet called Citibank and some accounts. Let's see what happens when I click on async. Okay, it found 3 entries, and yes, so this is what I wanted to show. So for some reason, it is making this account go to the others sheet and these two to the investment sheet. Yeah, because it thought that maybe checking is not part of investment, so is going to a other, right? Now I want to change this. So when I click on change, and then I can come here. So it's saying asset on web page is this 0987 checking, and the portfolio location is others. I can click here and then select the sheet name called investments. Or if I think that that asset has to go and update an existing asset, I can search here and find it. Right, so I already have a Chase checking account. If at all I think this was supposed to go and update that, I could have selected that. Or, I mean, in this case, this is actually, I want this to go to the investments sheet. Yeah, it said it is going to create a new section, which was not required. Yes, so I am fine with this. As all new is going to the investment sheet. I click on confirm and sync. Done. So I can close this tab, and then when I look at here, see all my Citibank accounts are added. Now let's see if the holdings from the brokerage 5632 Citibank gets added properly. If it is going to a new account, we'll see if it can be added to the already added account. We'll wait. Okay. It is saying it found 8 entries, and Citibank, user John, brokerage account 5632 is the account. But what it is doing is it is creating a new account, right? So let's see if we can add them to the existing brokerage 5632 instead of it creating it new. Click on change. Yeah. So it says it is going it is going to be added as Amazon Incorporated inside a new account called brokerage 5632, right? So I'll click here. So it is saying select another holding to go and update it, or add it under an account. So this is what it was suggesting. There's another brokerage account it is suggesting, but it's not that. What we have to do is we have to search for the existing 5632. So this is the one. So still, these are still going to the new account, which is going to be added, but I just selected the Citibank brokerage 5632 in the investment sheet, right? Now, once I've selected the path here, I can click here and say copy location to rows below. So all these items will go to the existing Citibank brokerage 5632. It won't add a new account and then add. So that's how this is done. So once, and now I'm happy, I'll click on confirm and sync. Done. Right, I'll close that tab. Now if I see my existing, so there is nothing new got added. My existing Citibank 5632 got holdings added. So if at all you have been tracking an account with just this account balance all this while, and now you have AI Sync to hold get the holdings, you can actually get those holdings and add to an existing account.